and they're wanting to come to you. Why? Because they see something of victory in your life. And they're going to see how you respond and how you act to challenges in your life.
That's right. Amen.
Are you going to keep them in the cave? Or are you going to this cave? How you behave in the cave of Adullam. That's turn aside and hide and seek refuge. Almost 400 people came with David, his father, his brothers. They all went down there. They came to this cave. See, a winner knows how to apply kingdom principles in his life. A winner knows how to expect victory every time. The word believe, because Emmanuel lives, I expect victory every time. Because of Emmanuel, I expect. David knew. So when they came to David and they made him captain, they said, David, we've seen you win. We've seen you defeat Goliath. We've seen how you got rid of a giant. And we've seen every battle that you win has been victorious. And now it looks like you're going down. And it looks like there's no way out. And you're going to the cave. We're going to go with you. We're going to stick it out with you. Because we know that you're God's anointed. And we know that I want to know what you do so I can do. So when you get that victory, I'll get that victory.
Amen. Amen.
How do I go to verse 3? What an awesome group. I wonder what those guys look like. Broke, busted, disgusted, mad, despaired, no shoes, no clothes. How did they look? Man, what a bunch. And I'm sure they didn't look very nice and sophisticated, had everything put together. They didn't look like that. And let's look at verse 3. Then David went there to Mizpah of Moab, and he said to the king of Moab, please let my father and mother come here with you. Watch, till I know what God will do for me. In other words, David says, listen, Mom, Dad, listen, I want you to go here, stay here, don't want you to go. I'm going to go, and I want them to be okay. We all want our moms and dads to be, we want our family to be okay. But listen, he said, listen, don't worry. But he goes, I'm going to go until I know what God will do for me. He's not going to leave them there. But he's saying, listen, I know I'm going to a place of refuge. I know I'm going to a place where I will seek the Lord until he shows me what to do. Then I'll go out and get you back. I believe as believers we have to know we can't bring family members or we can't bring people to come with us if we're going through something, because they're going to see things that may discourage them. They're going to see things, they're going to see who you really are sometimes when you're being challenged. And so you can't take those ones really close to you, because they're going to be damaged, they're going to be hurt, they're going to be harmful, they're going to say, oh man, I can't believe that. The champion, the winner, the captain, look at how he is acting. So David said, listen, until God tells me, I'm going to stay here. God specializes in transforming failures into successes, turning losers into winners. Go to Psalm 57. And these are the 5 things that are right here. We're going to talk about number 1. We've been talking a little bit about number 1, but God, in Psalm 57, this is the psalm that David wrote when he fled from King Saul into the place of Adullam. So David writes this psalm down, and in this Psalm 57, verse 1 through 11, there's 5 things that David did that got him to a place of victory, that established him from a place of calamity to a place of victory. Verse 1, it says, be merciful to me, O God. Be merciful to me, for my soul trusts in you. And in the shadow of your wings I will make my refuge. refuge. Now watch this. Until these calamities or these troubles have what? Passed by. So the first thing, here it is, the first thing that David did was that he went to a place where he could get alone with God. He came to a place called Adullam where he could take refuge. Sometimes the world, the chaos, everything, the bills, everything is distracting and being chaotic and distracting you from seeing who God is, from seeing what He wants to do in your life, from understanding that He is your deliverer, from understanding that He said He'd never leave you nor forsake you. But you have to come to a place and get away from Father, get away from Mother, get away from your closest family members, and get alone with God, and let nothing get between you, and begin to meditate in who your daddy is and what your daddy's done.
Amen. Amen.
When you begin to understand how much He loves you and that He does not want you to live in this place of calamity, David knew, I'm going to get to a place and get in my cave and I'm going to behave. I'm just going to behave. I'm not going to yell at anybody. I'm not going to get discouraged at anybody. I'm not going to hang up on my creditors. I'm just going to get to a place where I can meditate and take refuge in the Lord and trust Him, because He says this calamity will pass by. Stay in connection. Stay in contact with the Lord. Listen, you're not alone. You feel like you're alone because you haven't got away and get to that place where you take refuge. That's just number one. Come next Sunday, we'll go to number 2 and maybe have number 3. When we come to a place that we can take refuge in the Lord. How do you take refuge? You have to set aside everything, guys. You have to get to a place where you call God time. We say me time. I need me time. I need some of my me time. But I call it God time. I don't care if it's 6 in the morning, 10, 15, 20, but you need to take some time and get away from everything that's happening so that when you come out, you can behave. You can have peace through all that's going on. How can you have peace? I had some God time. How do you have peace, man? They're just getting ready to kick you out. Your lights go. How do you have peace? I'm having some God time. God time. Refuge time. Turn aside, hide, and seek. For I dwell in the secret place of the Most High, and I shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Listen, man, when you're under His wings, when you're under just spending some time, God works behind the scenes. God is moving on your behalf. Today, God is moving for you. Today, God is speaking to you, and He's moving in behalf of you. You're here under His shadow, seeking Him. And know He's never going to let you go. He said He'd never leave you or forsake you, but He'll be with you always, even up to the end of time. Did you get something in it? Listen, every head bowed, every eye closed. You're here today. It's not a coincidence. It's a God's-ness. God has His hand upon your life, and God loves you so much today. He wants to give you some key kingdom principle steps that will bring you from where you are and establish you to where you need to be. Supernaturally, He's doing it in your life. God spoke to you here this morning, and you know that God is touching your heart today. I want you to stand up. I want to pray a prayer of agreement with you. I want to pray and believe and trust God. Listen, this is your place of refuge. This is your place of abundance. This is the first step. This is just the first step to get you to trust in the Lord. Trust and take refuge in Him. Trust Him. He says, I will give you peace. Fear not, for I have overcome. Fear not. I want to place my peace, my hand, my grace over your life. I want to show you my goodness. So you're here this morning, God speaking to you. Heavenly Father, right now, Lord, we come under that shadow. We come under that cave. And we come, Lord, learning and seeking and taking these kingdom principles, this first step, to know that you are real. You are alive. You sent Jesus to take my place, to die for me, so that I can learn how to live in abundance, in victory, in breakthroughs. Everything, Lord, that's coming against me in the world will pass away. Everything will pass away. But your word will never pass away. Your promises will never pass away. So, Father, today as we stand gathered before you this morning, that we come and take refuge and begin to seek you and trust you, that you said you would never leave us nor forsake us, and that you would show us what to do. In Jesus' name, and